Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Frank Mularcik, and in this video we're going to be going over my M1 Finance portfolio that I mostly invest in, growth stocks that are focused more on capital appreciation than, paying dividends like I do with a lot of my other investments. So I actually started this portfolio at the beginning of 2021. I've just been adding to it slowly over time, and we actually had some pretty exciting activity in August. So I want to share that with you guys right now. So right now we're just looking at the activity, for my account, and I think the last time I, shared some information on this account was sometime in July. So I actually started, like I said, depositing $10 every week, as opposed to $25 every month. So that's a little bit more money, on average. And so my first deposit like that was July 30th, and then I actually did a manual buy, which was the first time I manually bought a company, and I did that with Jumia just because they were down so much, and I wanted to just add to that position and lower my average cost. So that's what I did there. And then going on, you can see that pretty much every week we deposited $10. But the problem that I discovered is that on M1 Finance, in order for it to automatically invest for you, you need to have at least $25 of cash. So you can see this next time that I deposited $10 more, I manually told it to buy a little bit more as well. Which, that's fine. But I think going forward, I'm just going to, let it do what it has to do. And if there's a few weeks it doesn't buy anything, that's fine. But over the long term, we're still investing a little bit more with this strategy than we were before, and a little bit more frequently. But the exciting stuff here, and I got a 2-cent dividend from MasterCard, which that is definitely exciting. The exciting stuff here happened in the middle of August, so I actually got 2 referral bonuses on August 13th, which are $50 a piece, so that's $100 total, and that's super exciting for me. So if you guys do want to sign up, I have a link in the description. You can sign up for M1 Finance. In my opinion, it's a super great platform for investing, especially if you don't want to be super active at your portfolio. Like for me with this growth portfolio, for the most part, the only time I really check this portfolio is when I make these videos every month. Sometimes I'll log on every once in a while, but it really doesn't require much, activity or focus from me to get this done. I just set it up in the beginning and it just goes. So that's what I really like about M1 Finance. So you can see here, after I got those referrals, I bought $126 worth of stock, which was, that was just an automatic buy from M1 Finance itself. And then most recently I did deposit again, but all those deposits are automatic as well. So looking over at my portfolio here, it's now valued at $447.98, which is super awesome. So we're up about $18, and that's a little bit skewed because it's basically counting all of our referral bonuses as well as something we deposited, which isn't really the case. So we're really up a lot more if we count all those bonuses, but as talking about market gains, we're up about $18, and about $18 of that was gains from the market, and we got about 19 cents in total dividends, which again, this portfolio is not focused on dividends at all. Some of the holdings just do pay small amounts, so that's just a byproduct. So looking down at our holdings here, you can see right now VGT, this information technology ETF, is about 17% of the portfolio. It's valued about $75, and that's up about 25%, which is super great. The ARK Innovation ETF, ARK-K, that one's about 11.6% of the portfolio. We're still down on that one overall, but that's fine with me. I did lower it to a lower allocation of my portfolio, so we haven't been buying as much recently. But I think in the long term, this fund is going to continue doing well. At least I think so, and it's 10% of my portfolio, so it's not gonna kill me if it doesn't perform super great. Next up, we have Google at 9%. That one's up around 63% for me, which is super awesome. Great company there. Amazon, also about 9%. They're pretty much flat since I bought them, I guess, but that's okay. I know in the long term they are a great company as well. Shopify, they're up about 40% since I bought them, and also 9% of the portfolio. Obviously, a lot of growth in e-commerce, which Shopify and Amazon are both a part of. PayPal, sort of a part of that space as well, but they do have a lot more diversification outside of e-commerce, with just payments in general. So up about 15% on that holding, super exciting. Tesla, I'm just about breaking even on that one, which this is really a long-term hold for me. A lot of people are expecting the Tesla stock to grow a lot in the next few years, which personally I'm really not expecting it to grow much in the next few years, just based off how much it has grown in the last few years. I think they're going to continue doing great things, but I think it's really a long-term holding for me, and something I'm going to have to hold a long time to really see those hopes come to fruition, I guess. Then Spotify, they are down about 20% as well for me. That's okay. About 5% of the portfolio. As I buy more, I'm just averaging down. Jumia down about 60%, which is 5% of the portfolio, even though I have averaged down additionally. Still down pretty substantially. The price is now down below $20 a share, which is pretty wild. I recently saw a video from another YouTuber called Mike about Jumia, and it was pretty interesting. He was talking about, even over the past 2 years, I think, even at the price of $20 a share, Jumia is up like a few 100%, because I think just a year or two ago they were trading at like $5 a share. So it's pretty crazy what's going on with them. And they still have a long road ahead of them to, really dominate the e-commerce space in Africa, or really make it as big as it is over here. But obviously, as that infrastructure grows more and as they are able to grow their business more, I think that would definitely benefit them. Adobe, another great company, up about 45% on this one, which is pretty nice. And then Square here, up about 25%. These are all 5% of my portfolio down here. And then Visa up about 10%, and a MasterCard just about breaking even. And I think this one's interesting because I think last time I made this video, Visa and MasterCard had returned me just about the same amount, and I think I commented on that, how that was interesting. And I guess now it is a little bit different in their returns, so that is interesting to see now. But so yeah, that's my portfolio. Overall, I'm really happy where it's going, and just the added bonus of these referral bonuses have really been, I guess, adding on to what I've been doing and the stocks I've been investing in and the amount of money I've been investing. So I'm super grateful for you guys who have used my link to sign up. Because obviously it's helping me out, but I do think it's helping you guys out too, because you're getting those referrals as well, or those bonuses as well. And I think overall M1 Finance is a great platform, especially for beginners who just aren't trying to, dedicate a ton of time to investing and having to, go on and buy and sell stocks every single day, which, investing really isn't about that. But at the same time, if you are investing in individual companies and you are doing it, with manual buys all the time, that does take up some time. So I do think the, automation, I guess, of M1 Finance is super great, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who's starting out. So let me know how your guys' growth stocks are doing, and which ones you may be looking to buy more of in the next month, because I'm always, potentially looking to add new companies to the portfolio if I do come across some that I like, or if there's some that jump out at me that people recommend that maybe look a little bit better than I thought they looked in the past. So definitely be interested to hear your guys' perspective on some stocks in the comments below. And I just want to thank you guys for watching to the end of the video, and I will see you in the next one.